What's going on, everyone? And I'm back with another video, just in time for the events of this coming weekend. We got Royal Rumble and NXT Takeover Philadelphia. So I just want to get this little video out. I want to give my predictions on them, but as well as also talk about tomorrow night, which is the 25th anniversary of Monday Night Raw. So just want to say congratulations to WWE. Its flagship show lasting for this long. It's incredible. So congrats to them. So here's to another 25 years. So, of course, obviously, what was to be expected tomorrow night? We don't know, actually. It's the go home episode before the Royal Rumble, actually. So a lot can happen, actually. And of course, also a lot of surprises. We all saw the list of confirmed legends to make an appearance, actually, for this very special episode. So, and yes, I am going to try to plan to watch it, obviously, because for me, Monday nights for me, I usually watch some other shows, actually, because, quite frankly, like I said, I don't really watch Raw or SmackDown. I usually watch NXT and some other stuff. But hey, I'm going to try to make the effort to watch it because I'm really excited. So, hey, let's make it happen, folks, actually. So, I just want to hear, do you have a favorite Monday Night Raw moments, actually? Just tell me all about it, actually. I have a few, actually. Obviously, two of them are the most memorable ones. One of them is obviously when the DX invades Nitro, the supposed Nitro, that kind of thing. I still remember that. It was still fun. Another one I really love is when Austin gives the corporation a beer bath. That always brings a smile to my face and makes me chuckle, actually. Good old Steve Austin at his finest, actually. But there's other two moments that I really enjoy. They're not as popular or as famous, but if I tell them, you should try to look for them, actually. One of them occurred in the fall of 2002. I think it was the day after Survivor Series that year. The Dudley Boys had reunited after the brand. Well, let's see. Yes, after being on two different brands that year. This was back in the first brand split. Devon was on SmackDown. Bubba Ray was on Raw. Devon became Reverend Devon, the not so memorable moment of his career. Obviously, also, but did give rise to Dave Bautista. So. Yay, we have him to thank for that. But anyway, so they reunite, and they were brought in a feud for the tag team championship, actually. They were going after Jericho and Christian, who had won the belts the prior month, actually. And so somehow they got robbed out of the title match, or screwed, actually. So they decided to pull some sweet revenge on them. So while they were showering, the Dudleys took their suitcases and ran off with them. That gets even better. They actually got locked out of their locker room. So for the better part of the episode, they were pretty much just walking around in nothing but bat towels and flip flops, trying to look for clothes and the diva and the Dudleys, actually. So pardon that slip up there. So it was real funny, actually, because they rubbed shoulders with 3-minute warning, which was a pretty funny moment, which never forget, guys. And also a small but pretty funny conversation about shrinkage, actually. Then finally, the Dudleys make their ways down to ringside, and they start giving away their clothes, actually. Jericho and Christian finally make their way out, and they try to stop them from doing that. But just as they do that, Bubba Ray reaches into Jericho's bag, I believe it was Jericho's bag, and pulls out, I swear to God, I had to look this up after I saw it. It was a white container, or jar rather. It was really hard to tell. And the look above Bubba Ray's face was funny. He's like, who wants a jar of ass cream? What do you guys do with ass cream? I died laughing. So seriously, I am not kidding. It actually said ass cream on it. I kid you not. I actually had to look it up to say, wait, is this shit really real? It really is. So I can't believe that. So he takes it out, and Jericho's like pissed. He's like, "Wait, get your hands off mine." I mean, Christians aren't asking. And Christian's like, "Hey, mine." It's so funny. They're like, "Are you sorry, you gonna give us our time back? You won't be needing these." They throw their clothes to the crowd, and they're like, "You're still lucky. Okay, we'll give you your title match or something like that." And they're like, "So it's like this. Since you robbed us of our title opportunities, we're gonna rob you of your dignity." Then Bobby yells, Spike, grab the towel. Spike Dudley runs out, grabs them by the towels, and rips them off. And Jericho and Christian are running to the locker room naked. But they weren't really naked, actually, just to be fair, okay? But it was really funny because they got humiliated on national television in front of like a thousands upon thousands of people. So that was really funny. It made me laugh so hard. Another funny moment actually occurred the night after SummerSlam 2007. Actually, and I remember this because I do have that DVD on that event on DVD actually. So Triple H had returned to the company after being away from with a quadricep injury. So he came back, and of course this was in the midst of the Mr. McMahon's bastard son storyline. So Triple H makes his return. I believe it was Carlito's Cabana segment where Triple H comes out. He says, "Maybe I can help you," and something like that. And he says he actually brought some these women that claimed that Vince had slept, that they had slept with Vince. So it was a real funny moment that made me laugh. And also a small recurrent joke from the DX feud between them and McMahon actually when he said I go, oh yes. Triple H says, no, Vince, you hate animals. You hate dogs. You hate cats. Yeah, I love cats. I love dogs. You hate roosters. You hate cows. You hate horses. You hate cocks. Because I love. Wait a minute. Literally, when he said I love that, he stopped and said, I remembered. Oh wait, that was from that. I remember when he humiliated him on national television. Oh my goodness, so much good fun stuff. Fun moments, fun memories. WWE keep trying to do that today, actually. Keep making memories, okay? But anyway, down to the real story, what I'm talking about today is obviously the predictions for those events. So we have TakeOver Philadelphia Saturday. So we have Andrade Cien Almas defending the world title, the NXT title against Gargano. Let's see. Gargano is 0-2 against Almas. So I'm hoping Gargano's probably going to win here, actually. So... because come on, think about this. Gargano's in the middle of a redemption story. So think about it. He lost to Almas at Brooklyn. He lost him a couple weeks later on television. Then he was gone for a little bit. Then he came back, and somehow worked his way into the title picture. So maybe this will be Gargano finally gets the big W and finally gets to be a champion, actually. So who knows? I just want to see some good action between those two, actually. Then we have the Undisputed Era defending against the Authors of Pain, which, of course, the Authors of Pain, like they said, we have not received a rematch. They finally did, so it's finally going to happen. So I hope the Authors of Pain give Fish and O'Reilly the world's biggest ass kicking. I hope. I'm going to admit something right now, is that I kind of liked them in Ring of Honor back when they were just Red Dragon. Here, they're so much more boys and assholes here than they were in Ring of Honor. Of course, don't get me wrong, they're good talents, but they can come off as snooty jerks sometimes, and I can't take it, okay? Literally, this archetype has got to be done, okay? Get done away with this archetype, WWE. But hey, I just want to see a good match, so I'm hoping the Authors of Pain get their belts back, but who knows? Let's see. But let's think about this. The Undisputed Era, they want to establish themselves as a new dominant faction. They won War Games, so if they want to keep the momentum up, they're probably going to win, but who knows, okay? It might change on a dime there, so I'm hoping for Authors of Pain. And speaking of Undisputed Era, Adam Cole versus Aleister Black in an Extreme Rules match, so I hope Aleister Black gives Cole a run for his money. Not to mention, also, I wonder what kind of creative moments they're going to do in this match, actually, because I've never seen an Extreme Rules match between these two guys of these two interesting wrestling styles. You got Aleister Black with this deep, high-adept, hard-hitting martial arts style, and you got Adam Cole with his high-flying, all his technical ground game kind of thing. But, yeah, it's going to be really interesting to watch. So, Aleister Black all the way because he's awesome, even though his win streak is over. So, I hope Aleister wins. Then we have the women's title match, Ember Moon versus Shayna Baszler. Jesus H. Christ. So, I'm praying for Ember Moon to win because, quite frankly, because Baszler is dangerous and crazy. And, of course, think about this. She's a former UFC fighter, UFC women's champion. And, of course, one of the four horsewomen of the UFC, one with Ronda Rousey, which I'm going to get into in about a moment. Yeah. And, of course, I kind of like the look that they're going with the Baszler, but then again, I've seen what she can do, and also it's kind of dangerous. I saw that arm break video of what she did to Dakota. I mean, just watch it, just made me cringe. I'm like, good Lord, I hope she does not do that to Ember Moon. So hopefully my prayers. I'm pulling for Ember Moon. Actually, keep being a champion. Actually, I love you, Ember. Okay, so those are my predictions for Takeover. Yeah, only 4 matches, which is what's making me scratch my head. So maybe I'll throw in a 4 match, keep us entertained. I don't know. Okay, we'll see. Now for the Royal Rumble, actually. So we got the Women's Royal Rumble match, the first time ever. And of course, who I think is going to win? Well, my original pick was going to be Paige, but since due to the injuries she sustained at that live event, where now she is effectively retired as of today or immediately. So now my pick's out the window because I really liked her look. I really liked her because I was so invested in her when I first saw her in Shimmer. So I'm like, ugh, it's a damn shame. But anyway, at least my 2 hard picks are still in this match. That's Asuka and Sasha Banks. I love them both because, let's see, no one's ready for Asuka. Asuka's dangerous as hell. She's, I hope they utilize her to a T. I really hope that they do something good with Asuka. Make her go for the women's championship or whatever brand she's on. I believe she's on Raw, actually. Then there's obviously Sasha. I really like her. Not to mention she is kind of cute, actually. That's just me, actually. So don't call me a creepo, actually. But still, she's such a hard worker. She's got it all, actually. So those are my picks to win the Women's Royal Rumble, actually. And of course, $20. I'm gonna say this right now. Like I mentioned with Shayna Baszler, I'm hoping Ronda Rousey is the 30th and final entrant in this Rumble, actually. If that's true, Philadelphia is gonna flip their biscuits. Don't ask me where I got that phrase from. But anyway, moving on. The triple threat match for the Universal Championship: Lesnar, Strowman, and Kane. Let's see. My money's on Strowman, even though I feel Lesnar's gonna win. Just that way he can be champion going to WrestleMania. Or that may all change because I really want to see Strowman win because he has been pushed like a beast. What is there that Strowman can't do, actually? This guy is incredible. My goodness. He is literally an unstoppable force, actually. And, of course, I saw what he did on Monday Night Raw. So, jeez. He is literally the monster among men. And we love him for it, actually. So, Strowman all the way. As for the undercard, I wouldn't give 2 shits. I don't care about the 2 tag team title matches. I don't care about the Cruiserweight Championship, although they really need to get their act together. Do something better about the Cruiserweights, just because they're really underutilizing them. They're abusing them. They really need to give their time in the spotlight. But hey, on the flip side, at least they're still being able to work. They're on their own separate brand. They're working, actually, okay? So I'd say they really need to get their shit together. But anyway, then, of course, obviously, the main event, the Royal Rumble match. Who I think is going to win? Well, let's see. Who is in this Rumble that has not been a winner? Well, obviously, I'm pulling for. This is just my feeling, my gut instinct. I'm pulling for Finn Balor because I really like him. He's great, actually. He really needs to get back into the title picture. I know. He suffered this dislocated shoulder. He became the first Universal Champion. He had to go rehab his injury. But then after that, nothing happened. He got put in that program with Bray Wyatt, which ended on a sour note. Yeah. So I really hope they put him in the main event picture because I would really love for that to happen. Not to mention, obviously, now they're at least giving him and Gallows and Anderson something to do, so I'm really happy for that. So I'm pulling for the Demon to reign supreme, actually, in the Royal Rumble, actually. So yeah, forget about anyone else, okay? John Cena, he's already had his time in the spotlight. It's time for someone to win, actually, okay? So those are my thoughts. I want to hear your predictions on these events. Also want to hear your favorite Monday Night Raw moments, okay? So that does for today. Thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channels, and stay tuned for some more awesome videos.